Welcome to another Fruba Friday. So I'm going to be reacting or commentating, is that a word? On episode 7. I think in this episode is when the, the cultural festival happens. And the rice ball scene, where the plum on your back, the whole scene between Kyo and Toru happens. Which that episode happened in episode 3 of the 2019 version, but it happens in episode 7 in the 2001 version. So 2019 really switched up some plot points around a lot. But they managed to make it work, which was very impressive. But both the 2001 and 2019 versions are different regarding this episode because they're both placed in different parts. So, interesting. Well, let's just get in to this episode and relive it all over again.
The cultural festival is only 7 days away.
This music.
You can imagine things have been pretty hectic here at school lately. There's not much time left, but everyone's doing their part to get ready. That goes for my class too. First year D block. We're helping out with the refreshments.
I'm pleased to announce the health inspections have been completed, and we've been given permission to open our rice ball stand. All that's left to decide is what flavor rice balls we'd like to sell. Any suggestions you may have on the matter will be more than welcome.
Plum rice balls.
Funny how some things keep turning up. Well, what if we tried making 3 flavor rice balls? We can use 3 different ingredients, and it'll be like getting 3 rice balls in one. It could be fun.
How nice. A fine idea.
Ew! I think you mean how disgusting! No way! Like if you had salmon and miso
How about you just shut up?
That'd be the sickest thing in the world.
It couldn't be any more sickening than your crappy attitudes, could it?
Don't they have rules against bringing lead pipes to school?
I would be scared of Ula too.
1-on-1, 1 round, no holds barred. And even if they get bloody noses or pull each other's arms off, they have to fight for the prize.
Everything is always violence with Kyo.
What about a hit or miss?
Interesting.
We'll have a special offer. Anyone who buys 3 rice balls can choose a 4th for free. Only we'll have some misses mixed in that we can make with some strange ingredient or something.
That's a great idea.
Oh, sure, so you're all just gonna follow whatever dumb idea he says.
You can't call us followers for knowing a good idea when we hear it.
This is when the cats come, right? I forgot this one's in this episode too. That part is in this episode too.
Hey, don't call me Kyo-Kyo.
What's wrong with that?
I have a student council meeting to attend, so if you wouldn't mind handling the arrangements for building the stand?
Sure, just leave it to me.
Hold on. There was still something I needed to ask you.
Yeah, right. Me too, Yuki. I have a question for you about the stand. It's just
I have a
couple quick
question.
details I need to...
Oh,
They're so cute.
Whoa, how did they get in here?
and so many. Kill? Oh no.
Ah! Damn it all!
Look at that one.
Strange boy. Yeah, like you're one to talk. You're pretty strange yourself, you know. But he does have one hell of a violent temper, I'll give you that.
Yes, he's quite rowdy.
The complete opposite of the prince. Hard to believe they're related.
I was right. I had a feeling you'd be up here. I guess whenever I need to find you, I just have to look in the highest place.
What is it with you? You always gotta sneak up on me like that?
Aw, hello, Mr. Cat. You're so cute. These cats sure do like you, don't they?
Yeah,
I
don't ask
love
me why.
them.
They just
They
show up
have
on
such
their own,
derpy
same
looking
with dogs for
faces.
Shigure and rats for Yuki.
Oh, that must be fun.
How the hell is it fun? This one time I was walking in the mountains with Kagura and we got surrounded by a whole pack of...
Kyo, it is hard to be
I thought they were
scared of you
bananas.
when you have adorable cats just hanging off of you.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I can't help but be like, oh, you look so
really,
cute
I'm
right
just
now.
worried, that's all. You seem so upset when you left. Don't you want to help out with the festival preparations?
what do they need me for? They've got Yuki, don't they? I doubt anyone's gonna miss me. They're all too busy looking to him. That's the way it always is, ever since we were kids. He's always been the smart one, and he knows how to get stuff done, and he's good with people, all that. And everybody around him's always telling him how talented he is and stuff. He doesn't even have to try, and they all look up to him. Anyway, it's just like with martial arts. I've been training way longer than he has, but he's still better than me.
It's true, huh? The children of the rat really are special, aren't they?
Yes, they certainly are.
And compared to them, the children of the cat are...
It makes me sick. I mean, what do I gotta do to be someone like that, you know? Why can't I be more like him?
Kyo.
Kyo, he's shy when he first meets people, but after he gets to know them a little, he can open up to them, be himself. Because of what he is, Kyo can never be accepted into the Zodiac. But isn't it better that he can be accepted by normal people for who he is? That is exactly what I've always wanted.
So Yuki wants to be like Kyo.
You know,
And
I was
Kyo
thinking it was such a good idea the way the 2019 version placed this episode, because it placed it with the episode where Yuki is having a lot of feelings where he's feeling really jealous of Kyo, and it goes into how his side of the story is in regards to how he feels like Kyo's life is so much better. And also they took this episode and mixed it with that episode, so it also shows this Kyo's side of why he's so jealous of Yuki. And it's just the way they put those two episodes together really made a lot more sense than how the manga handled it, since these two parts, the part where Yuki goes into why he's jealous of Kyo and Kyo goes into why he's jealous of Yuki, were split apart so much, and the 2001 anime clearly did the same thing, but 2019 really pulled that off so well, and it makes a lot more sense to have both those parts where they both go into their jealousy for each other in one episode. Made so much more sense. Like, I like how they made that decision, because it really is so much better. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I like that.
And we're like Yuki. So why is it that even though they both secretly admire each other, it just pushes them farther apart?
Thanks, see you next time.
Why is it that people feel they have to be like somebody else? Why do they have to feel jealous?
Because some of us are just insecure.
Qualities in someone else. Why can't they see the admirable qualities in themselves?
What the hell is this? You trying to turn this place into a rice ball shop?
Oh, well, good morning. You're up early, aren't you?
No, this is when I always get up.
Kyo, that's a
Weak.
weak rice ball.
Why would you even make this crap?
Well, we're going to try a hit or miss stand, remember? So that one's a miss. I can make something else for you if you have any ideas.
I don't know, salmon or cod's okay, I guess. Ah, forget it, I'll just make some myself.
Wow, Kyo, that's amazing. The way you make rice balls.
Kyo looks so small in this version. Like, he looks so skinny.
When I was out training, I had to make all my
And in
own
the new
meals
one,
and
he
stuff.
just looks so
I just
buff.
make the play kind, nothing
Well, not
fancy.
too buff, but like, he
Even
had
so,
some
I bet if we
muscles on
found someone
him
who
in the
had
new one,
devoted
which
their
I
whole
approve.
life to the art of rice ball making and asked them, they'd still say they admired how well you do it.
Where the hell are you gonna find somebody like
Boy,
that?
just take a damn
I mean, come on,
compliment.
that's gotta be the dumbest
Jeez.
thing that I ever heard.
Why do you have to be mad all the time?
That still doesn't change the fact that it's admirable.
Why can't he see that himself? Maybe the reason you don't see it is that it's stuck to your back.
What I mean is, a person's admirable qualities. They're just like, say, a pickled plum on a rice ball. In other words, the person's the rice ball and the plum stuck to their back. So, all over the world, you could have rice balls made with all sorts of wonderful ingredients, all different flavors and shapes and colors. But since they'd be stuck in the middle of everyone's back, someone could have a plum and not even know it. They'd look at themselves and think, I'm so
Such a
plain,
cute
nothing but
analogy.
white rice, even though it isn't true. Because turn them around and sure enough, there it is. there's the plum. So if someone is jealous of somebody else, well then, it's probably because it's easier to see the plum on someone else's back than it is on your own. Yep, I can see it. I can see it very clearly, Kyo. You don't know it, but you have a great big plum on your back. Yuki's admirable in his way, and you're admirable in yours.
Okay, now that's definitely the dumbest thing I ever heard. And what's so great about a stinking plum
He's just
anyway?
embarrassed.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can change it to salmon.
We
if
can
you
let
want.
that slide.
Excuse me, I guess I left the kettle on the stove.
Hey,
His little blush.
you've
It's all right little. His whole face is like as
Stuff your
red
back.
as a tomato. It's so cute.
There's a plum. I can see it.
You can see it?
Yeah, but it's really small, like a baby plum.
Baby plums are delicious.
No, it's way.
You know, I suppose right now there could be people who are feeling jealous, but who don't realize the qualities they envy in other people are the very same ones they already have. When you think about it that way, it sort of makes you want to try harder. Just a little bit harder at being yourself. And so here we are, the day of the cultural festival.
Hey, what are you doing? It's still cooking.
No one's gonna notice anything so small, cat lover.
Yeah, you're just being finicky.
Cat
Right,
lover.
cat lover. It's only gotta last one day.
What's the deal with all this cat lover crap? You trying to make fun of me or something?
We got you figured out. You talk tough, but deep down you're just a gentle guy who loves animals.
Hey, knock it off, will ya? For the last time, those weren't even
I don't think Kyo actually likes cats at all. I think he just finds them annoying.
At least this time he's
They're always trying to cling to him.
It's pretty rare.
And they try to flirt with him. Oh my gosh, I'll get into that after.
That's all.
There's a part in the manga where a cat flirts with Kyo, and it's the best thing ever.
Hello.
Guess what? We have a surprise for you, Yuki. It's a present.
All the senior girls chipped in and bought it. We thought it would be the greatest thing if you could wear it today.
Where?
The dress.
A one-of-a-kind festival day costume just for you, Yuki.
It's like, why would they put him through that torture? Really? I'd be like, no way.
Hi! Rice balls! Rice balls!
Buy 3, get 1 free! Thank you.
Wow, they're selling like crazy.
We're on track for first in the food
I
category.
think we have all the delicious stuff Toru made to thank for that.
Oh no, don't be silly.
And I just love these cat
When did she turn?
Thanks, but
When
I
did her
don't
hair
think
turn
anyone
red?
was attracting everyone to our food, you know?
That's it! Stop! No more picture! Yuki doesn't like it! Yeah, that goes for you too, sister!
He is definitely an attraction.
I suppose we couldn't ask for better advertising, huh?
Oh, sorry. My my phone is gonna die.
I hope I haven't done anything
We'll hold
to
out.
make Yuki mad at me. He looks upset.
Oh, don't worry about it. My guess is it's more embarrassment that he can stand having to dress up like that. I mean, he's already got a big enough complex over that girly face of his.
Yuki!
Momiji!
Look like a girl.
And your old voice actor.
Hell, what is that little brat doing here?
That's someone you know then?
Momiji, you're not to go running off by yourself.
And Hattori!
Yuki, Kyo, I see you're both looking well.
Hattori.
Hattori. It's not how you pronounce it.
Hi there, I'm Momiji Soma. And this guy here with me is Satori-san. And yeah, we're 2 of Yuki and Kyo's relatives.
I forget his old voice.
Oh, is that
I
right?
really did like his old
Never
voice,
mind.
but I love his
What's that
German
bastard
voice too.
Hattori doing here?
Even though that's an unpopular opinion
if
as
they're
it seems.
related, I wonder if they're part of the Zodiac too.
All right, now take a deep breath.
Hattori's a doctor.
So why is he here?
Couldn't we have found a better time for this?
We did. He had an appointment. You should know you can't skip your monthly checkup.
Checkup? Yuki, why would you need a checkup? Is there something wrong?
That's what that guy in the background, he's like,
Yuki's bronchial tubes are very sensitive. He used to suffer
That
from frequent
face.
asthma attacks when he was a child. It's a condition he's gradually growing out of. But we like to be sure. I'm assuming you're Toru Honda.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Indeed. I didn't expect you'd be such an ordinary girl.
What?
Hattori!
Ah! Don't! You can't climb on the stand!
What do you think you're doing, you little runt?
Excuse me, I think I need my help.
Just get off the table!
Stop it!
Why did you have to come here?
You can save your complaints for Akito. It was his idea. Of course, he originally planned to come himself. He was running another one of his fevers, so I made him stay home. Doctor's orders. As a result, he sent me here in his place. And since I was already looking after Momiji for the day, he naturally had to come with me.
Is this what you
Yo,
call
Hattori's voice sounds so different in this version. Like, his voice got so much better.
I know why you're tense.
It's so
I
monotone,
didn't come for this total Honda.
which kind of fits Hattori's character, but it's
Still
just,
for Akito to decide.
it's too boring. Like, there's no life to it, you know?
You hit me!
Is everything okay?
You're Toru! Right? Toru Honda? Did I get it right?
Uh-huh, that's me.
Now me. Guess who I am?
You know what I just realized? Both in the dubs for the 2001 version and the new one, Momiji is voiced by a girl in both of them. And he looks like a girl, so it's fitting.
Right.
That's great! I can hug you!
Hold it, lover boy!
But Toru doesn't mind if I transform in front of her, do you, Toru?
Do you even know where you are?
So, I guess he is a member of the Zodiac after all.
Kyo, you're just trying to keep Toru all to yourself because she's so cute. You probably hug her every day.
What? Hell no! Who would want to do that?
Me!
Was that an explosion?
What's the matter?
Was that an explosion?
Hold on,
So
aren't
cute.
these Momiji's clothes?
So cute, little bunny.
No way! That's weird. He's not running around here naked, is he?
And what's with the rabbit? Where did it come from? No kidding, this is...
Could it be any weirder than me? It's freakish, a boy in a dress.
Don't even say that. You're the greatest.
Oh man, if you were a real girl, I'd be all over you. You know.
Okay.
You're so much
Sounds questionable.
embarrassing yourself like that just to divert everyone's attention.
You little brat, do you know what you almost did?
You're going to be grounded for 1 week.
What'd I do? Toru, they're scaring me.
Leave her alone, it's your own damn fault.
I'm very disappointed in you. We're only lucky Yuki was able to distract everyone.
Yeah, he just had to bat those pretty eyelashes a couple times. Ah!
When did they turn to stick figures?
Damn rat. Momiji, you really do have to be more careful.
Indeed, you do well to heed that advice. Now I think it's time we went home.
Oh, come on. I wanted to talk to Toru some more.
Yes, it would be a shame if you couldn't stay a bit longer.
Take a moment then. I'll give you that long to say your goodbyes.
Hurry, you're so dull.
You heard him, now go home!
Oh yes, I almost forgot something very important. Yuki, Kyo.
I love this part.
What?
I want you both to give me a simple answer to this question. What is the last letter of the alphabet?
See?
Akito wanted me to take a picture of you while I was here. That should be a pretty nice shot.
Luigi's like,
So long then.
Bye-bye.
Hattori! Come back here!
I guess I didn't get to find out whether or not Hattori was a member of the
oh,
Zodiac.
he is. We all know he is.
This is terrible.
Little seahorse.
I can only imagine what Akito will do if he sees a picture of me like this.
Akito would just be like, what the hell?
Asthma.
Anything would be better than wearing this stupid outfit.
But just think of all the compliments you are getting.
It is not a compliment for a man to be called cute.
I'm sorry. I guess I was gonna say that I thought you were cute too.
Miss Honda, I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I must seem pretty foolish to you. And I was, I guess. I suppose I should have just told those senior girls no.
You know, I don't think it's as bad as you think. I know I always liked it when my mom told me I was cute. It was one of the ways she told me that she loved me.
Toru, you are so cute.
It always made me so happy. It was just another way my mom showed her affection, and you know, thinking about it, I really miss hearing her say it, too. And so it just means that everybody likes you, and... Oh, I guess I'm not being very helpful, am I?
Well, I don't know. Hearing you, when you put it like that, it does make me feel a bit better. I suppose I can wear this thing a while longer as a favor to the seniors. But, put it on, do you think you can give me a hand? One of the buttons is snagged in my hair.
Oh, sure. I can see how a dress like this might be a pain, putting it on or taking it off.
But if you tried it on, I'll bet this dress would look good on you.
Well, thanks, but I don't know about that. I guess I've never really been one to wear this sort of thing.
You'd be cute. In fact, I'm sure of it. You'd be very cute, Miss Honda.
Yuki, don't. Don't.
Did you get the camera back?
Don't even start. It wasn't any use.
Listen, Miss Honda,
No, yes?
it's about
No,
Tori.
why is all my electronics dying right now?
It's best to avoid being anywhere alone with him.
Oh, why is that?
It's not that Hattori himself is a bad person or anything. But still, I told you how when I was young I transformed in front of all those other children. All of their memories had to be erased, and the person responsible for that person was Hattori.
Yep.
That's the reason why I'm concerned. I thought I should warn you about it now.
Toru Honda of Class 1D. Toru Honda of Class 1D. Please come to the first floor conference
Is that
lounge.
me?
Toru Honda of 1D. Please come to the first
Anyway,
floor
I guess I'll be right
conference
back. Excuse me.
I apologize for having to page you like that. But what with Kyo and Yuki around, it didn't seem you and I would have a chance to speak properly.
You just finished warning me, and here we are.
Yep.
alone.
Bad timing.
This is the address for the main Soma estate. I want you to come by on your next day off. I believe you and I have several very important matters to discuss, and it goes without saying. You are not allowed to speak of our meeting to Yuki and the others, nor are you allowed to refuse my request. Am I being clear?
No, you could have said it without looking so scary, and it wouldn't have freaked her out so much.
My memory gets erased? But what if I do go? It could be he really only needs to talk to me. And I guess Mom did always say I should try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I understand.
Don't worry, I'll be here to keep an eye on you, and I'll keep the other one on Hari. So you should come over.
I didn't know you were here.
Momiji?
Hey, if I was her, I'd be scared to be alone with a creepy guy like you. So you're gonna come, right,
He is
Toru?
creepy. But
Well,
handsome at the
I
same
guess
time.
if Momiji is there with me, I won't be quite so nervous. Still, it seems so odd that he would want me to come to the Soma estate by myself like this. And even more odd that I'm not allowed to say anything to Yuki or Kyo or Shigure. I wonder exactly what's going to be waiting for me when I get there.
Yep. We'll get into that one next, huh? Another thing that I remembered was different. So I just like pointing out the differences, comparing both versions of the anime. So in this version, so Hattori called her from the school. Well, he paged her, and she met him in a classroom too, and that's when he asked her, well, didn't ask her, he demanded for her to meet him at the Soma estate. But in the new version, he actually calls her on the phone the next day from she was at Shigure's house. So that was different. That was handled totally different. I forgot about that. But like I said, the most prominent thing about this episode in particular that is such a contrast from the new version is Hattori's voice is just so different in this version. And it really makes me think how much better he sounds in the new version. So much better. I mean, his voice actor has just grown so much from this. He just sounds so monotone in this version. Which, like I said, it kind of goes along with Hattori's character, but it sounds so boring. Like, there's so much life in his voice in the newer version. So I like that. I think the majority of the cast, at least the dub cast from the original, and hearing their voices in the newer version, they've all grown so much and have gotten so much better. Especially Toru's too. It's not like her voice was bad in the 2001 version, but it somehow just sounds a lot more better in the new one. So yeah, a lot of them have grown so much from this. And I loved seeing, of course, Hot Tree and Luigi. Oh, now we get to see a lot more Luigi in this version, because this is the first episode where he actually shows up in. So we'll be seeing a lot more of him from here on out. Alright, so I think that's where I'm going to conclude this. I'll be back with my reaction to episode 8 on next Friday for another Frequent Friday, so look out for that if you're interested. And if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more anime related videos and anime reactions, and I'll be back really soon. Bye!